Okay, guys, check this out. A fleet of shape-shifting UFOs was seen over China. A whole fleet of them, seen by multiple people, different camera angles, different cameras. This is really cool, guys. So let's talk about it. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I'll talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Yeah, the news was revealed on this news program, this Chinese news program. And yeah, my wife actually watched it. She's Chinese, and she was able to tell me, first of all, that the gentleman speaking is Taiwanese, which makes sense because the affected province that we're talking about is the Fujian province, which is right next to Taiwan. And he's talking about this fleet of UFOs that was seen, again, by multiple people. And he's saying, in effect, that because it's all in Chinese, but she was able to translate, telling me that he is saying that this can't be explained by conventional vehicles, aircraft, because they are shape-shifting. They're not helicopters, they're not drones, they're not planes. So let's get into the actual sighting itself. Coast to Coast has a full 4.5 minute long video on this amazing sighting. If I can play it, there we go. Okay. All right, yeah, check this out, guys. So these are all the different camera angles we're talking about, or the different, people that are seeing this really anomalous activity where you have these orbs, and you'll see what I'm talking about by changing shape. They're very blobby, and they, morph and change like blobs. Fantastic stuff. We'll see if there's any music.
同志兄弟啊，好啊，我呢邊啊，喂，點解去幾？
Yeah, I love it because it's over a very populated area, so many people are seeing this activity. I would love to know more about it. Are they able to track this stuff? If they did, would they tell us about it? If the Chinese government was able to track this stuff, potentially coming out of the water or something like that, that'd be really interesting. Or coming out of a volcano. I mean, who knows, guys? Or coming from space. Look at that. Lines of weird objects just moving across the sky, these orb-like objects in some sort of formation, very organized structure. But they don't always seem to be in formation. Sometimes they're kind of just moving around, doing weird stuff. But mainly they're moving in a line or a couple of lines. Seen by all these different people. This seems to be a legit sighting, not a hoax of something. Could this be explained by, rocket launch or, Chinese lanterns or some mundane thing? Well, I don't think those are Chinese lanterns, and I don't think that's a rocket launch. But if you can come up with some sort of mundane explanation, let me know. But this is just an awesome sighting, guys. A mass sighting. We were overdue for a good mass sighting. And yeah, look at these two lines, and you can see how they're very blobby. And camera, it's not great quality footage, especially when you zoom in. I would love more detail on these things, but you can see how they're kind of very amorphous and shifting shape a little bit. In a blobby kind of way. But I would love some, clearer footage so we can tell for sure exactly what these things are doing. But just an incredible sighting, guys. An incredible sighting. Is this a reveal by the phenomenon? What is going on here? Is this a deliberate reveal, some sort of disclosure event? We've had these before, Phoenix Lights, right? Mass UFO sightings seen by thousands of people of a giant structured craft in the sky, mile wide. Is that what we're dealing with here? Is some sort of deliberate disclosure event? Or were these things just said, hey, we want to show ourselves to people. People need to know we're here. Of course, they're not going to do it in daytime. There seems to be some sort of edict against that. Call it the Federation of Light or Galactic Federation or whatever. Whatever beings are coming here, follow the same law, which is no, mass contact during daytime, no overt reveal. We'll give you some lights in the sky that if you want to rationalize away, you can rationalize away. But if you have your eyes open and you're an open-minded person, you'll realize that something else is going on here. Phoenix lights, those weren't flares, guys. Those weren't flares. People were seeing a giant object in the sky. And I don't think this can be explained by flares. But who knows? Maybe it'll ultimately turn out to be, something mundane or conventional. But at the moment, this is looking very anomalous and like a really terrific sighting. I would love like a remote viewing on this. In particular, I'd love to get the intentions of the beings, when they can make contact with the beings in remote viewing and tell what they were up to and why they did this. If this is a deliberate display, and we are in this weird time, the mystery drones, this global phenomenon seen by so many people, are we entering or have we entered some sort of age of disclosure where the phenomenon is going to start revealing itself more and more overtly? Could we get a daytime sighting, a mass daytime sighting that couldn't be, rationalized away or debunked by people that want to debunk this stuff? And it's good to have debunkers. We need to have people that are keeping us honest. But there are dishonest debunkers out there that are, doing the opposite. So anyway, I think this is a great sighting. I love it. Let me know what you guys think of this incredible sighting in China. Hopefully we'll get more details. I would love to hear some of the people who were seeing this, what exactly they were seeing and feeling. If there was any, high strangeness associated with this, any psychic phenomenon or other phenomenon associated with this. Was anybody in contact with these orbs? What was going on there? Anyway, a fantastic sighting. I love it. But let me know what you guys think. Of course, these mass sightings don't always come with, other high strangeness phenomena associated with them. I can't recall hearing much in the way of psychic events or hitchhikers or anything else that could be called high strangeness associated with the Phoenix Lights incident. And if you have, let me know in the comments below. But, that was one of the things that made me wonder if the mystery drones were man-made because there was this lack of high strangeness around them. But again, we don't necessarily get that with these mass sightings, which is interesting. When it's a, UFO event for one or a few people, often there's high strangeness associated with that, psychic phenomenon, hitchhikers, and so on. But not necessarily the case with these mass sightings. So just wanted to throw that in there. We also have another fun one, also from the news, or at least, caught unintentionally by the news. Let's see, here we go. This is pretty cool.
Snow in addition to all of that. Start out outside today where it was actually a warmer day than we've been seeing and one of the warmest that we're going to have on the entire 7-day forecast moving forward. Wonder what that is right there. That's pretty interesting.
It is pretty interesting.
Really fast. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got.
That guy. He's like,
entire
just saw a UFO.
7-day forecast moving forward.
Love it.
Wonder what that is right there. That's pretty interesting.
What is that, guys? Is that a seagull? Let me know your thoughts about that and that amazing Chinese sighting, mass sighting, seen in what was the name of that province? The Fujian region of China. And again, I wonder if these objects were coming, out of the sea, since it is so close to the coast, or was it coming from somewhere else? Who were these guys? What were they doing? What was the purpose of this event? Was it a deliberate display, or were they simply going somewhere for some reason and they forgot to turn their lights off? Let me know what you think about it all in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Smash the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, links below. Buy a t-shirt, become a channel member, and there's plenty of other channels, plenty of other videos on the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.